How would you feel if we told you that this is the tamest moment you'll see in this video? Swearing in cartoons is pretty much normal these days, but there are certain characters you'd never expect to let a single naughty word slip from their mouth. Today, we're here for the ones you'd swear you'd have no idea what swear words even are.
Like how you're a two-faced, backstabbing, lying little...
Yeah, those ones. Today, Not Fair Studios prepared a list of the moments where the most harmless cartoon characters uttered words that made the whole room go dead quiet. And one of them on this list had no clue what they were even saying, which somehow makes it so much worse than it is. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get into it. If you ask anyone for the most famous swearing moment in cartoon history, this is one that they pull up first. SpongeBob and Patrick are about the friendliest two characters on television, which is exactly why this episode hits the way that it does. In the episode Sailor Mouth, SpongeBob reads some graffiti on the back of the Krusty Krab dumpster, and the show covers the bad word with a dolphin chirp instead of a bleep, which somehow makes it even funnier.
What's this one? Crabs is, Crabs is,
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Patrick, being Patrick, tells him it's a sentence enhancer, and that's where the whole thing goes downhill.
Oh, hey, I think I know what that means. That's one of those sentence enhancers.
Sentence enhancers?
You use it when you want to talk fancy.
From there, the two can't stop. SpongeBob, still on the street with Patrick, drops one into a normal hello.
Hello, Patrick. Lovely day we're having, isn't it?
Why, yes it is, SpongeBob. This day is particularly lovely.
Then he gets on the Krusty Krab intercom and broadcasts a whole string of them to the entire restaurant, like he's reading out the daily specials.
Attention, customers. Today's special is a Krabby Patty served in a greasy sauce and grilled to perfection.
The best part is the board game at the end, where SpongeBob keeps losing and finally snaps, and Patrick gasps like a crime was just committed in front of him.
You said number 11.
I didn't mean... You gotta understand, Patrick, I was trying...
Number 11? That's somehow so much worse than whatever he actually said, because according to the show's fans, he said the real meaning of number 11. This. Out of all of the swearing episodes of shows out there, fans really dig SpongeBob's Sailor Mouth episode, and they sure do back it up. This episode gets voted the best swearing episode pretty much every single time the question comes up, and you can see why. The dolphin chirp sound is probably the whole trick. Your brain hears that little squeak and fills in something 100 times worse than anything they could have actually said. And watching two of the nicest characters on the planet rattle them off like it's nothing is what makes it perfect. That episode sets the bar that every single episode after it has been trying to clear ever since. What an episode. But SpongeBob at least knew what he was saying. The next character had no clue because she's barely old enough to talk. Our next one is a literal baby, and that's the entire reason why it stands out. Lily is the youngest of the whole Loud family, and she spends most of the show babbling and being adorable. So when the older siblings clearly hear her yelling what sounds exactly like a curse word, the whole house panics.
Dang it!
Did Lily just say the D word?
In the episode Potty Mouth, the kids realise that Lily has been watching them and copying the worst version of each of them. The flashbacks show every single sibling letting one slip in front of her. Whether it was Lola driving her toy car straight into a tree, or the other siblings doing something insane. So, the family spends the rest of the episode scrambling to clean up Lily's vocabulary before a strict daycare lady shows up to interview her for a fancy preschool.
Day-Lewis is a really wonderful actor, don't you think? Dougie. Lily didn't see it, Lola. Guess you'll have to do it again.
And here's the twist that makes it great. Lily was never trying to swear at all. Every time she said it, she was actually trying to say donut because she wanted a snack out of the lady's purse the whole time.
Children, Lily didn't say the D word. I believe she just wanted a donut. See?
Dang it! Dang it!
It's donut, sweetie.
Donut.
But the show couldn't let her off that easily. Right after everyone relaxes, the family dog snatches her donut clean out of her hand. And that's when Lily finally lets out a real one. The swear was so strong, a picture literally fell off the wall behind her. That baby's got a filthier mouth than I do. And that's genuinely embarrassing for me. That's what makes this one so good. The entire episode is about the family being terrified that Lily has a filthy mouth. And they spend ages proving that she doesn't. And all of a sudden, after everyone breathes out, she goes and swears in the last seconds. The exact timing is flawless. Lily clearly didn't know the meaning of the word that she just said. This next guy did. He just had no idea what to do with himself after it came out. Barry from American Dad is one of the more gentle and harmless characters that we've ever seen on that show. He's sweet to the point of being slow, and he genuinely wouldn't hurt a fly.
Hey, if people can get past, can they also get future?
Which is exactly why what happens here is so funny and unexpected. In this episode, the principal sets up a rule where students get to take over the school's morning announcements, and the microphone basically gives whoever's holding it a god complex.
No stupid announcements are gonna change me. I do the announcements! I am the second coming! I speak for God now!
It drives them mad as it gets passed around until it finally lands in Barry's hands.
Molly! Barry, you're doing the announcements now.
And Barry just grabs the mic and screams one enormous curse word straight into it, blasting it over the speakers to the whole school.
You're gonna do what I say, or I will put my foot so far up your you will.
He had the entire school listening to him, but that didn't stop him from swearing his lungs out.
You will rue the day you crawled out of your mother's
Barry!
The fans even liked Barry for what he did. What an absolute legend. Then, the second it's over, the principal throws the whole group out, and Barry instantly bursts into tears, sobbing the most innocent line possible.
I made a swear.
All right, that's it. We're not doing daily announcements anymore. All of you just get out of here. Damn kids.
That's the part that gets everyone. Barry screams a swear word loud enough to shake the building. And then next is found crying about it 2 seconds later like a kindergartner. That's extremely unexpected from Barry, but honestly, that combination of going way too far and then immediately regretting it is the most human thing on this whole list. Barry melted down in front of his whole school. This next one actually did it on live television in front of millions of parents and kids. We definitely didn't forget some of our fan favourite swears. Drum roll please to Miss Carol. Inside her own show, Miss Carol is a children's television host, which means her entire job is being sweet and gentle for a room full of little kids. She's all smiles and soft voices on camera, and she's the last person on earth you'd expect to swear.
Timmy, you'll be the first to say it live in front of millions of viewers.
What the kids don't know is that off camera, Miss Carol has a mouth on her. Angelica overhears her say something nasty behind the scenes, and being Angelica, she files it away for later.
Oh, you call that a fun phrase? I'll tell you the real fun phrase. She thinks they're all little...
Wow, if that's the real new fun phrase, then I'm the onlyest kid who knows it.
Then during the live broadcast, Angelica gets on stage and proudly screams the bad phrase she heard, ruining the whole show.
If you love Miss Carol at all, you will tell us right now, what does Miss Carol think of her kids?
Shit, thanks for all that.
Oh no!
Miss Carol furiously orders the guards to drag her off, and Angelica yells back that she only said what Miss Carol said.
That's it. Get her out. Get her out of here.
But that's what you said! But you said it, Miss Carol!
And that's when the sweet little host completely loses it. On live television, she throws her microphone down, stares dead into Angelica, and starts going off.
You're right. You know that? You're right. I have said it before, and I will say it again. You are all little...
See? See? She did say it!
Don't tell us that's the sweet little kids host going scorched earth on the actual children. Jesus. What makes it stick is the betrayal of it. Every kid watching trusts this woman. She's the friendly face that they tune in for, and we just witnessed the show letting her whole image fall apart. The bleep doesn't soften it either. If anything, it makes you sit there and imagine what she was actually about to say. Miss Carol cracked because her real self finally slipped out. Our next one cracked over the dumbest reason on this whole list. Spoiler alert, it actually happens after somebody steps on his foot. Darwin is the little fish who loves everybody and always wants to do the right thing. So, of course, this episode starts with him taking that way too far in the nicest way possible.
Dude, have you lost your mind? What was that all? What are you doing?
Keeping you safe. You almost stepped in a puddle. You could have slipped, or worse.
After watching an over-the-top safety video at school, Darwin becomes obsessed with protecting everyone in town from getting hurt. He goes full dictator about it, locking the entire town into padded child-proof suits and magically censoring anything he decides is too dangerous.
What the? Wait, what's happening? It's like there's some kind of device censoring every gosh word I say.
Cursing is unsafe, Gumball. Words can hurt.
Eventually, Gumball gets sick of all the rules and tries to push back. During the argument, he takes a step forward and stomps right down on Darwin's foot.
As well.
So what are we supposed to say when we need to vent?
Like when?
Like now. Ah, you...
And that's the exact moment the sweet little fish swears. And those peaceful pictures are there because Darwin is the one controlling all of the censorship on this episode, unfortunately. So his own work covers his swears. He invented the censorship system on the episode and then immediately needed it for himself. That right there is just poetry. And then the second the pain wears off, we can clearly see him having a random dinner time with his family like nothing happened prior to that.
Ugh. Oh, Mom, Darwin is being a complete mom. No offense to you. Offense to you!
The fact that the show hides it behind his own censorship somehow makes everyone more sure it was the worst thing he could have possibly said. Darwin at least got a second to calm down. This next one didn't, because the thing that set her off would not stop biting her. Leela from the show Futurama is actually the more responsible one among all the characters on that show. And she's also a captain with a level head, and in one of the episodes, she's being about as soft as she ever gets. She rescues a little endangered space leech from getting paved over, and she's holding it and gently promising to raise it and protect it forever.
I saved this one, and I'm gonna raise it and care for it.
That sweetness lasts for about 5 seconds. The leech jumps up and bites her right in that massive eye that she's got. And the kindness she was holding disappears instantly. She rips it off, throws it down, and stomps it into mush before she even realizes what she's done.
You freaking slime wad!
Then she catches herself, horrified, and quietly admits that she just killed the last one of its kind. And the second she actually feels bad about it, the flattened leech springs right back to life and clamps onto her knee. And that right there is her breaking point.
No, I killed it. It was the last of its kind. And let go of me, you...
She lets out one massive, aggressively bleeped curse and blasts the thing into ash with the laser on her wrist. Leela went from "I'll love you forever" to atomizing that poor creature in 8 seconds. Couldn't be me, Leela. Actually, no, that could absolutely be me. How fast she swings from total compassion to pure rage needs to be studied. By the way, she's the same character who keeps the whole crew in line, and one ungrateful little leech is all it takes to bring the whole thing crashing down. Leela was a good person pushed too far. The next one, she literally got betrayed, and she made sure the whole world heard about it. Lindsay is also one of the suggestions made from our fans. Lindsay is the sweet, ditzy one who's famously not the brightest, but she's genuinely kind and loyal, and that loyalty is exactly what gets her wrecked here. The whole season, Lindsay believes she and Heather are best friends, when really Heather has just been using her to do all the dirty work in their alliance.
How else can I save your butt unless I win? We're BFFs, remember?
Okay, maybe I'm Navy, but Heather's always been trustworthy to me before, that I know of.
In this episode, Lindsay builds a custom bike for Heather and helps her win, and because of a rule technicality, Lindsay finishes last and gets eliminated for it. And instead of having her back, Heather coldly dumps her and celebrates the win right in her face.
But I won! I even built your bike!
I don't know what she's talking about. You should just leave with your dignity intact. It will make you seem much more cuter in the instant replays.
That's the moment it all clicks. Lindsay finally realizes she's been played this entire time, and the sweet ditzy girl throws up her middle finger and unloads the most famous swearing rant in the whole show.
You really are mean! People say about you is true! Like how you're a two-faced, backstabbing, lying little...
The bleep covering her words runs for so long, it basically becomes its own joke. That bleep is longer than some of my actual rants. And the best part is, she doesn't stop at one. She winds up and calls Heather out a second time, hitting her with another extended bleep, just to make sure it landed.
But they're right! You really are a two-faced, backstabbing, lying little... And guess what? I don't want to be BFFs anymore.
For somebody who spent the entire season being walked all over, it's honestly satisfying. She gives Heather the send-off that she's had coming for weeks, and the whole audience is right there cheering her on. Lindsay's was a real snap. This next one is a guy revealing he was never who you thought he was in the first place. Who would believe a guy like this would actually swear in a TV show?
I'm not crazy or anything. Of course not, Mr. Hook. Let's just calm down.
This one's a bit different because the calm, patient presence here turns out to be a complete fake one. Ren is lying on a couch in therapy, pouring out his deepest and most twisted secrets, fully believing he's talking to a professional who's there to help him.
I mean to everybody, and I'm especially to those who love me the most. I've got issues.
Then he looks over and asks Mr. Horse what is wrong with him, and Mr. Horse, after hearing all about Ren's youth, starts crashing out at that very moment.
You crazy son of a bitch! I'm gonna beat the living hell out of you!
Ren, understandably, gets furious and demands to know what kind of psychologist this guy is supposed to be. And Mr. Horse drops the calm act completely. He rolls up his sleeves and hits Ren with this.
And now you tell me I'm crazy? What kind of a psychologist are you? I'm a horse! You crazy son of a bitch! I'm gonna beat the living hell out of you!
This dude is the worst therapist alive, and trust us, we've sat across some bad ones.
You're a horrible therapist, Dr. Blaine. All you've done this week is make your mom jokes.
That is not true.
Whatever you expect a calm psychologist to say at the end of a long session, it is definitely not that. He plays the gentle listener, then beats up Ren senselessly. The patient soothing therapist act was definitely a disguise the whole time, and that swear is the exact moment the mask comes all the way off. At least Mr. Horse's swear actually made it to air. The coming up character was so far over the line, they locked the whole episode away for years. This one literally got buried by the show producers. The episode Rude Removal was finished but never actually aired for years because of what comes out of it, and once you see it, you'll understand exactly why they didn't give it up. In this episode, Dexter builds a machine to remove his sister Dee Dee's annoying traits, and the two of them end up fighting inside of it.
Hey, listen. To simplify this, DD minus rude equals happy Dexter. It is you that is rude. No, you. No, you. You.
The machine malfunctions and splits them both in half, leaving a clean, polite version of each of them, and a rude, aggressive one of each of them as well.
Bravo, Dexter. Your rude removal system is a smashing success. Quite. Where the fuck are we? Beats the crap out of me!
When the rude clones step out, the nice, polite Dexter does the friendly thing and tries to introduce everyone sweetly, explaining who they all are like a good little host.
Why, you're in Dexter's laboratory, silly. And this golden-haired angel behind me is my charming sister, Dee Dee. Charmed!
And rude Dexter answers with 2 words. Beware, there's no bleep over there. It's a real, fully uncensored swear delivered straight into his polite twin's face in a more thick accent.
Ah, fuck off! Oh dear. But we think that was very rude and we are in want of an apology. Yeah, here's your fucking apology.
He just laid it out there on a kid's network. No wonder they buried this damn thing in a vault for years. That's the whole reason this one came out to be a legend. Almost every other moment on this list gets saved by a bleep, but this one slipped through completely raw, which is exactly why it stayed locked away for so long before fans finally got to see it. For years, it was basically considered as a myth until one day. After seeing that gem, which was even too rude for the producers of the show to broadcast, there's only one place left to end this. And to finish, we have to go all the way back to where this whole thing started in 1939. Porky Pig is one of the most beloved and harmless characters in animation history. And the funny part is this clip was never meant for us to see because it was an inside joke. The clip got locked away in the studio's vaults for decades, and it didn't get an official release to the public until finally it did. In it, Porky is dressed as a carpenter, hammering a nail, when he swings too hard and smashes his own thumb. He grips his hand, hopping around in pain, and starts stuttering his way toward what sounds exactly like the worst possible word.
Son of a...
Say it. Come on. Come on, Porky, say it. And then he doesn't even hesitate to pull the rug out. He drops the stutter completely, looks dead into the camera with a smirk, and asks if you really thought he was about to say something else.
Son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Oh, Porky, you absolute con artist. What would the cartoon industry look like without you? This just proves the whole point. Animators have been having fun with this exact joke for almost 90 years. None of this swearing is new. Every show on this list was just doing its own version of what Porky did first, and we fell for it every single time. When you line all of these characters up, the funniest part is how different the reasons were. Some of them snapped because they finally hit their limit, but every single time it landed because it came from the last character you'd ever expect. That's the trick that never gets old. The angry ones swearing is just something we got used to, but the kind ones swearing just changes everything you thought they were. So which one got you the most? Drop it in the comments because we genuinely want to know. And if there's a kind character that we missed swearing their heads off, tell us below. Subscribe. We'll be back very soon. Cheerio!